All right, now we're gonna recall case numbers 24T102, 25T59, People versus Rennie Anglilova, who now appears. Mr. Farrenholtz also appears in person. In 25T59, we are set for a motions hearing. Are the parties ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. No, I do not want to do that. All right, go ahead, Ms. Fry.
Judge, the people would call their first witness Sergeant Churfist.
Subject. Again, you solemnly swear under penalty of law that the testimony you will give today will be the truth, the whole truth, the whole truth, the truth. Great, please be seated.
Please state your full name and spell your last name for the record.
Sergeant Tyler.
Ms. Anglilova, I'm sorry, can you sit down, please?
Yep.
Thank you. All right,
Just
Ms.
want
Fry,
to.
go ahead.
Sergeant Tyler Churches, Churches.
Sergeant Churches, where did you work on January the 18th, 2025?
The Avon Police Department.
Roughly how long have you been employed with the Avon Police Department?
12 years.
Prior to working for Avon, did you have any previous law enforcement experience, sorry?
I worked in Eagle County detentions for 6 years.
Okay. And at Avon, what are your duties there?
Currently, I'm assigned as a patrol sergeant for the patrol division of the police department.
And for that job, did you receive any training?
Yes.
Could you briefly describe the type of training you've received over the course of your tenure there?
I received my initial post certification through the state, which included DUI investigations, standard field sobriety tests, a 40-hour class through them. I have done continuing education every year with the town of Avon. I was at one point a standard field sobriety test instructor, so I had an additional 40-hour class on providing instruction for that, and I am also A-RIDE certified.
Were your certifications up to date on January the 18th, 2025?
Yes.
Were you patrolling on January the 18th, 2025?
I was.
Did anything occur on that evening that would cause you to be here today?
Yes, I was working as the DUI grant-funded patrol car. I was on I-70, approximately mile marker 170 westbound, when I observed a white Subaru Outback weaving in front of me. I continued to follow the vehicle where it weaved and jerked over the lines multiple times, had the inability to maintain a consistent speed, and was following too close to a semi.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are diving into a courtroom case that starts calm but hints at chaos. The officer introduces the scene and begins recounting the first observations. From a third-person view, the stage is set. The audience can sense the tension creeping in as a routine hearing begins to spiral.
And I conducted a traffic stop when it was safe to do so due to traffic and other road hazards at mile marker 166.
And was that traffic stop conducted in Eagle County?
It was.
After the driver of the traffic stop that you initiated pulled over, what did you do?
When I initially activated my emergency lights, the vehicle was slow to respond, slowing down to approximately 30 miles per hour in the travel lane of the interstate, where it then pulled off to the shoulder. I then made contact with the driver, began asking for driver's license, insurance, and registration.
Okay. And is that person located in the courtroom today that
Yes.
you contacted? Could you please tell us where that person is sitting and identify an article of clothing?
Ms. Anglilova, are you reading a book while I want you to pay attention to what's happening in this case. Mr. Farnold is representing you. I do expect you to pay attention and participate in your own defense, okay? Go ahead.
Do I need to repeat that?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please identify that person that is sitting in the courtroom, where they're sitting, and identify an article of clothing?
Sitting to your left in a gray-green long-sleeve shirt and blue jeans.
Your Honor, could the record please reflect that the witness has been identified as Ms. Anglilova by the defendant has been identified by the witness as,
The record so reflects.
thank you. Is that your signature?
Yes.
Can we have a moment to step aside for 120 seconds, Your Honor? I'd like to,
So, Ms. Anglilova, you were late today. You were 15 minutes late.
well, you know what?
I
No,
you need to be respectful to the court. Right now, what I've seen.
I'm trying.
You are not.
I'm trying.
No, Ms. Angelova, what's happened today is you come in 15 minutes late. You wouldn't sit down when Ms. Fry was trying to speak. You were walking around. And then when I looked over, I noticed that you were reading a book while you were sitting
I
there.
didn't
And
pick-
now you've requested
Can
that in
can I
the middle,
request for-
stop speaking. In the middle of Sergeant Church's testimony, you now wanted a break. You're gonna get a break after his initial testimony and before cross-examination. You may have a break then, but right now, I want you to not interrupt these proceedings. So, Ms. Fry, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Sergeant, I just handed you what is labeled as People's Exhibit 1. Do you recognize this?
Never had time to talk about this to prepare.
So you're, Ms. Angelova? Ms. Angelova, you are being completely disrespectful to these court proceedings. I need you to understand that. I will let you speak with Mr. Farnholz after direct examination and before cross-examination.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Let's try one more time.
Okay, Judge. Sergeant, I've just handed you what is labeled as People's Exhibit 1. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
Is this a fair and accurate representation of the patrol vehicle video on the night of January the 18th, 2025?
Yes.
In this segment, the courtroom drama escalates as the defendant's inattentiveness and distractions clash with procedure. The tension grows between the calm officer testimony and the disruptive behavior, showing the audience early signs of the storm about to hit.
How do you know that?
So we observed it at our first meeting, and then I signed it today.
Thank you. Your Honor, the people would move to admit and publish the fleet camera
Any
video.
objection, Mr. Farnholz?
No objection.
Exhibit 1 will be admitted.
Did you see what happened right there?
Yes.
Could you describe what happened?
The vehicle weaved over the solid white line.
So that was right after you started following the vehicle?
It was actually one more incident, the reason why I initially activated my dash cam.
Okay. We're gonna play this a little bit more, and we're just gonna kind of silently count to yourself how many times you see that particular type of behavior.
Not too much.
We are 3 minutes and 14 seconds into this video. How many times roughly did you see the defendant weave?
5 to 6 times.
Is that the reason that you initiated the traffic stop?
Yes.
So what would you call that? Erratic driving, weaving?
Weaving with the jerkiness of the motion, extended use of a turn signal without changing lanes, or inability to maintain a speed. If we go back, we could actually, I don't know if your option has it, but you could see my speed and it was fluctuating. You could see how you could hear I'd have to slow down, catch back up.
Interrupt. I thought he was done. We're not contesting reasonable suspicion
All right.
for the contact. We're not contesting the stop.
Understood. And I
I understand the purpose of-
Well,
You're,
Yeah.
just to make sure you're
but
protesting probable cause.
I think.
Yeah, it goes to probable cause.
Oh, well, if you protest probable cause, then these are indicia of intoxication.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify, we're not contesting the stop.
Understood. And I understand why you're asking these
I do
questions.
too.
Okay, so I'm just gonna build a record. This would be considered probable cause in your experience to pull somebody over for a traffic stop?
Yes,
Thank you. And did you pull the defendant over?
I did.
What happened when you, well, let me ask this. In your experience, do people generally, when they see police lights behind them, pull over relatively quickly? Or does it take them a long time?
For the majority of the people on traffic stops, it's a relatively quick pull over to the shoulder of the road.
So I'm gonna play this just initiating the stop here to see how long this takes. That is 3 minutes and 56 seconds. So that's roughly 40 seconds-ish of a stop. Is that something that you typically see in a traffic stop?
I felt at that time it was a little long.
So what happened when you made contact with the defendant?
When I approached the vehicle, made contact, I requested her driver's license, insurance, and registration. She advised me that she does not have a driver's license. Upon further questioning, she told me that it was a revoked license. I asked her how much she had to drink because I could smell a strong odor of alcohol coming from the vehicle. And she told me she had nothing to drink. Advised me that she was coming from a doctor's appointment in Denver. And then advised me that she did not have insurance on the vehicle.
Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
The dashcam evidence comes into play, illustrating the erratic driving. Observing from the outside, you see how the facts contrast sharply with the defendant's chaos. The courtroom is still orderly, but the anticipation of conflict is palpable.
That's People's Exhibit 2. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
How do you know what it is?
We reviewed it on our first meeting, and it has my signature with today's date.
Is it fair to say that is an accurate representation of your body-worn camera on January the 18th, 2025?
Yes.
Your Honor, people move to admit and publish.
No objection.
Exhibit 2 will be admitted and made public.
What?
Can I say something? No,
No.
you can't. Can you stop, pause it for just a second? Ms. Engelova, repeatedly, you are interrupting these proceedings. I'm trying to, there's evidence that's playing right now.
Okay.
So I don't want you to talk. I don't want you to slam your book down. I don't want you to
I'm
interrupt
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry.
Stop it. You need to just control yourself. I need to listen to the evidence. Ms. Fry, you may continue forward.
Here's a copy of the motions of candidacy. I gave it to you before you didn't look at it.
Giving it on me?
Give her a lot of copy and comments.
I'm not trying to say shit. How the fuck is it?
Yeah, withdraw.
Sergeant, at that point in the stop, were you still just,
And my mother.
Ms. Engelova, stop talking. now.
Judge, I might have to withdraw. I'm doing this pro bono.
I see,
and I don't
I see
need-
what's being done.
I put a lot of time into this
I know.
case.
And I see what's being done in open
We need
court.
to have a moment. We haven't even had.
Judge,
I'm a
I would
cop.
ask that the
Yeah,
defendant be
you were
held in
late.
contempt at this
Could have
point.
been early.
Jesus Christ.
Ms.
I'm dealing with
Engelova,
all
Ms.
stuff.
Engelova, here's the reason why you didn't have a moment before the hearing. It's because you were late. You were 15 minutes late. Now the hearing is proceeding. Stop it. Do not.
I'm a caregiver for an Alzheimer's
You
patient.
also have a hearing today. That
Yes.
you are, I expect you to
I'm
be on
sorry
time.
that I have to deal with
So
medical
that's why
emergencies.
you didn't have a conversation with Mr. Fairholtz, who is trying to represent you, who did file a motion, but all you have done the entire hearing is to stare at him, tell him that he's not doing whatever you want him to do, interfere with these proceedings, and generally be disruptive in court.
I'm sorry.
I know you keep saying that, and I think that you do believe it, but you ratchet right back up. So right now, I'm going to tell you that we're gonna finish with these proceedings. We're gonna finish with this direct examination. We're gonna then take a break and you can talk with Mr. Fahrenholtz. But you are in a precarious situation if you continue to do the things that you're doing. He has indicated that he may have to withdraw. If he withdraws,
Defendant interruptions rise, prompting repeated warnings from the judge. From a third-person perspective, you watch a classic clash, courtroom authority versus defiance. Tension peaks as control teeters between protocol and disorder.
I don't know what you are going to do after that. But it won't be a withdrawal today. We're going to finish testimony. Do you understand those things? Okay. Go ahead.
At this point in the traffic stop, were you anticipating any additional investigation, or were you still just investigating the weaving?
At this point, I was building reasonable suspicion to probable cause for whether or not the defendant was driving intoxicated.
And what did the defendant tell you the status of her license was?
Revoked.
So it's clear that she understood her license was revoked.
Yes.
Stop it. Quiet.
And for the record, Tyler.
Quiet. Now.
Right here, Sergeant Churches, my apologies. You're walking back to the car, and where is the defendant?
Standing outside in front of her car.
You asked the
This is
defendant to step out of the car?
No, I specifically told her to remain inside her vehicle.
During this interaction, did she indicate at all that she was cold and wanted to get back in the car?
No, I don't believe so. She said, I believe she wanted, she told me she got out because she needed fresh air.
And at what point during this stop did you decide to arrest the defendant?
At this point of the interaction, due to being on the interstate, extremely frigid temperatures, I elected to place her into custody for the driving under revocation.
Please follow my lawful plans. I don't want anything else to happen. As smooth as possible. You're not listening to my plans, take the course. You're going to be placed in custody. I'm not going to say my words right now. I'm going to turn around. I'm not going to go for some time.
Judge, I
know.
I can't do my job.
The officer decides to arrest due to revoked license and DUI suspicion. The courtroom drama intensifies as the defendant's behavior tests the limits of the pro bono lawyer and judicial patience. Chaos and legal procedure collide head-on.
Everyone stop for a second.
I can't do my job. I'm going to withdraw. I have to. I've worked hard on this case, and this is just not, I'm doing it pro bono, trying to help her out. And
Stop it. Ms. Angelova, you are being ridiculous. Ridiculous. Really? Yes, you are. You're being ridiculous. You're being disrespectful to the court. You're being disrespectful to your attorney. He's right. He has worked hard on.
This is ridiculous.
Really?
You know what is ridiculous? Having my mom prosecuted by Rachel Fresquez when she was a DA.
Judges,
Do you have
doesn't
any
even make
motions
sense.
Is there any competency issues? Any thoughts?
I believe that that should be a consideration at this point.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to order a competency evaluation. I do believe out of out of
Pay
custody.
me what money?
confidential-
Whatever. Back in the day.
Miss
2017.
Anglova, Ms. Anglova, I'm going to caution you one more time. If you continue with these outbursts, I direct contempt of court. Do you know what that means? I have directed you several times to stop talking, to be respectful to the court. You have not. If you continue to maintain this level of disrespect, I am going to
I'm gonna look at you.
find you in contempt, which means you
This
will
we
be
were
arrested.
dancing this dance
You will
7
be
years ago.
arrested. Are you gonna listen or are you not gonna listen?
I am gonna listen.
What did I just say?
I'm in contempt for telling the truth. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel Fresquez
Okay.
used to be a DA
Yeah.
who persecuted my mother. I'm
gonna
sorry.
request a competency evaluation.
No, that is not happening.
Yep, that is happening.
No, that is
It's
not
an
happening.
Out of custody competency evaluation. These proceedings.
That is not happening. I am not gonna
Set
comply.
all Proceedings in competency court. I will evaluate. I will advise on the probation complaint at the competency court hearing. There's a current amended complaint. So these proceedings are terminated. And we will, what's the next competency court date? All right, I'm gonna set both these proceedings.
It's gonna have to happen after the New Year.
I'm gonna set,
Really?
if you fail to comply with the competency proceedings. we're
You're gonna
do-
threaten me more than already by this society. You're gonna threaten me?
Here's the deal.
Sorry for being emotional.
Stop it.
Sorry for being emotional.
Stop it.
I am not putting
Stop
papers.
it. I need you to stop it. And you're making it worse. And you're making it worse for yourself.
Because I'm being honest and brutal.
Here's what I need to determine. Here's what a competency evaluation is, okay?
Here is what needs to happen.
You need to listen. A competency evaluation is where you will be advised or you will be evaluated.
As a former nurse who used to work in the rehab center in this valley,
Stop talking. You're going to be evaluated. If you say one more word, I'm going to put you in jail.
Outbursts continue despite the judge's strict warnings. The courtroom is on edge as contempt and competency are discussed. Watching externally, the stakes feel high. Every word could tip the balance of order and chaos.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
you really want to put me in jail.
I will if you can't control yourself.
I'm trying to control myself, and we're trying to.
No, you are not.
We're not obviously having a conversation.
No, we are not.
No, because I'm emotional and I'm incompetent.
So we're gonna set this in Division 1. I'm ordering a competency evaluation. We'll set in Division 1 on 5th at 1 p.m. That is in Judge Seamus's court, both
For the record,
set
Judge.
on,
Judge.
those dates. I'm gonna have you in a minute. I'm gonna have you remove Ms. Angelova.
I will remove myself. I will.
You're gonna appear on December 5th at 1 p.m. in Division 1. That is in competency court. I've tried to explain to you what a competency evaluation is, but you won't listen. So,
I don't need you to explain what a competency evaluation means.
Ms. Angelova, please.
I will. For the record, can I just make one
No,
statement?
You are to be removed.
One statement for the
No.
record.
No, you're gonna be removed.
Did you get up, Mel?
You need to get up and you need to come back on December 5th.
I will.
We are
I
done
will.
here.
Judge,
We are
Just
done.
for the record,
December 5th, so I don't know if the court wants to grant my motion to withdraw.
You can file it, and you can, if you would like to file one, you can file a written motion to withdraw.
I know
At
I'm not
that-
available December 5th. I finally got some time off and I'm not
Okay.
gonna.
before I get removed,
You
And I-
can't appear on that date and time at all. Are you gonna, well, let me ask this, are you gonna file the motion to withdraw?
Most likely.
for the record, I know there's cameras here.
Can you
Please.
Get
Yes,
up.
yes, I will.
You need to
I will.
get up. No, you need to
I
get
would
up.
like you to watch this documentary. Take care of Maya. Take care of Maya.
Get up.
Take care of Maya.
Please.
You're gonna get up and you're gonna be.
I will.
Now.
I will leave.
Now.
I will leave on my
December
own
5th.
recognition.
No.
I will leave.
You
No.
are being-
I will leave. I will leave.
Now. You need to stand up, please. I'm asking nicely.
Now.
One more time.
It's gonna be much easier if you walk away.
Can I?
No.
I can leave. Can you please let?
So, Mr. Farnholtz, you're gonna file a motion to withdraw.
I believe so. I mean, I'm doing this pro bono, and certainly,
I see everything of what's occurring. And I think if you file a motion to withdraw, can you put a note in the minute order that she can apply for the public defender? I don't think she would fill out that application, but maybe there's
we get a different
incompetency
date than
for.
the 5th, just in case I don't file it.
Okay. You know,
The judge orders police removal of the defendant, initiating the walk of shame. From a third-person view, authority is asserted decisively, showing the consequences of defiance. The courtroom's tension peaks, and drama reaches its climax.
she needs to be in competency proceedings anyway. You can think about it. If she is appropriately evaluated and they've determined maybe she needs some meds, she might be restorable. I don't know. But this is all competency issues. So until she's stabilized, and I don't know what that's going to look like. At least I was very close to having her incarcerated, but if she was incarcerated, she'd have to stay in jail for that evaluation.
You know, we continued hearing one time that she was not competent.
I know. I think this is probably overdue. A competency evaluation.
I don't know, but
Is
so
there-
everybody.
Is there chances to get a thing on that competency? Because I don't want to be obligated to be, this is my first vacation.
Okay, can you just put, now that she's gone, can you put in the minute order that on December 5th, we will need to continue it because Mr. Farnholtz can't appear? And we'll give her a new date on that date and time.
Okay, so she'll go to court and I won't be there.
Yeah, and I have a note that you can't be there on that
Okay.
date, and we'll reset it.
Okay, great.
What's the next date after? We can set it for December 19th at 1.
That's for both of those, right? Motions hearing and association for.
What's that?
That's for both these.
For both cases.
December 19th at 9?
At 1.
Yeah, if I can appear by WebEx, I would.
Everybody appears by WebEx in any
Okay.
event, so you can appear by WebEx each
Okay.
time. At this point, we would probably, if she's deemed competent to proceed, unfortunately, we'd probably have to have the motions hearing yet again. If she's deemed, thank you. Sorry for that.
Okay. She said she was waiting outside.
Not quite, huh?
So,
Take care. Have a good Thanksgiving.
you do.
Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving.
Court wraps up with future competency evaluations and new hearing dates. Observing from outside, order is restored, closure is given, and viewers see the aftermath of the chaos. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.